part 1 of making a strong case for factoring. We have seen in the example that there is a deficit of 110 lakhs in the bank credit given by the bank and the factory. Now, how do we address this problem of monetizing these bills receivables? Is we can opt for factoring limits by export factorers who are called export factorers. The only glitch here is, if it is a private limited company or a limited company, the bank, when it is giving working capital limits, takes a full charge on the current assets of the bank, which are duly recorded in the Registrar of Companies website. In such cases, some customers might be wary of approaching factorers. But I would strongly make a case saying that these can be disclosed to the banker and then the customer can monetize his receivables instead of keeping them as a non-monetized current asset and reflecting in the balance sheet. Going further on how to monetize this difference of 110 lakhs, we can opt for factoring by intimating to the bankers in the monthly stock statement that we are approaching factorers to unlock these receivables. I will give a small example here. In the sundry debtors here we have 400 lakhs already. Now suppose I give around 100 lakhs worth of my receivables for factoring, which are duly approved by the factoring company. Then in this example, my stock statement would reveal 400 lakhs of sundry debtors less factored limits, 400 minus 300 minus 100, that comes to 300. 300 would be my debtors which I am giving to my bankers, less margin at the rate of 40%, that comes to 120. That is 180 lakhs would be my B component compared to the previous 240 lakhs before factoring. I am being very clear here that we are disclosing in our monthly stock statements to the bank 400 lakhs of debtors less factored receivables of 100 lakhs. This has been removed so that there is no double financing on such receivables by the concerned bankers. This anomaly also has been removed as we are disclosing the same in the working capital. The next advantage, when the customer is filing for EBRC, Bank Realization Certificate, he has to compulsorily upload the commercial invoice and the bill of lading to the authorized dealer or his banker. As he has already mentioned in the stock statement that 100 lakhs worth of debtors are already factored, even EBRC, there would not be any problem with the concerned bankers. Now reverting back to the drawing power, my drawing power would be A plus B, 270 lakhs plus 180 lakhs, that is coming to 450 lakhs. This is well within the limits of the 400 lakhs sanctioned by the bankers. In this case, very easily we have factored and we have monetized 100 lakhs worth of export receivables, keeping the statutory compliances also in view. The advantages of this going in for this factoring would be, we are monetizing our receivables, the proceeds are credited to the working capital banker's account only. Because of this, there is more churning in the bank account and the export credits are in the currency, in the foreign currency denominated only. Next, there is another advantage in this export receivables factoring. Usually factoring companies take only 20% margin as compared to the bank margin of 40% on receivables. Then precious working capital is unlocked. Therefore, friends, The government also has come up with various modalities of factoring both in the domestic and in the export front, and the cabinet also is making suitable changes in the factoring laws so that more and more people can avail factoring limits. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, friends. This is CA Vijay Kumar.